All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today is a Sunday, and I finally got a full day off. So no jobs today. I did have an opportunity to do a job today, expedite order, $110. I turned it down. It was very hard to turn it down, but I did. So this is a family day. Two things I want to say. Number one is I told you guys that in this video that I have some goals for this year, 2026. I'm gonna do everything I can to achieve some of those goals. Obviously it's in God's hand, but I'm doing everything I could do to achieve those goals. So I do have a lot of surprises for you guys in store. Today, I'm doing my first food review, and I told you that is part of my business. So eating out, being able to eat at a restaurant or fast food or whatever and use your business card and claim that on your taxes is a huge advantage that I have over 9-to-5 workers. That's something I wasn't able to do on my 9-to-5. So this is what I learned from Karlton Dennis. Karlton Dennis taught me this. So the things that we do, that I normally do when I had a 9-to-5 and I'll do this on the weekend, wasn't able to do that until I was in this position right here as an independent contractor, business owner. So we're trying out a new barbecue place, and I'm gonna show you how or why you can make this a business trip. So the things that you normally do, right, that you don't even think about it, as a business owner, you could turn those regular routine things that you do all the time into a business expense. Okay, Karlton Dennis taught me this. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm taking my family out, we're gonna eat, I'm gonna use my business debit card to pay for this. And I can claim this on my taxes. It's a tax write-off. Huge advantage, I love it. All right, so that's what we're gonna do today. All right, guys, we are downtown San Antonio and decided to park at this parking garage right here because today's a Sunday, and usually typically Sundays parking is free. So I don't know how legit that is. We went into the parking structure, we didn't have to pull a ticket, so I'm thinking it's free. So anyways, restaurant straight ahead right here, right on the corner. All right, guys, so I'm back home and I just want to do a quick review of this restaurant and then also explain why I was able to make this part of my business. So anyways, this family of 5, me, the wife, and the 3 kids. This place called Pinkerton's is supposed to be like one of the top barbecue places in San Antonio. Never been there before, heard a lot about it. There's a lot of food critics and content creators from San Antonio that have done videos on this place.
Welcome back to another Texas barbecue food review. Today we're at Pinkerton's Barbecue in San Antonio, Texas.
Pinkerton's Barbecue was established in 2016 by owner and founder Grant Pinkerton in Houston, Texas. Specializing in quality Texas barbecue and scratch-made sides, Pinkerton's Barbecue has remained a Texas monthly top 50 barbecue joint for the past 8 years.
The pork rib, the cool thing about these is they glaze them. So Pinkerton's actually has a glaze that you can get at local H-E-Bs here in Texas, and they put that on top of these ribs. Oh, it doesn't fall off the bone, but you can pull it right off the bone. Really, really moist, really, really tender. That glaze adds such a delicious flavor.
So I've seen them. I want to try it for myself. So this is the front of the building. They have people waiting in line. So you have to wait in line to get in. The line inside is not long. It's only maybe about 15 people at a time, but they have people wait outside so it's not overcrowded. So I did like that. I like how they had a person at the door and they let a few people in at a time. We waited probably about 15 minutes total, so it wasn't that long of a wait. Once we got inside, the menu is pretty self-explanatory. You just order your sides, and the meat you can order by the pound or you can order by the slice. So you can say, I just want 2 slices of brisket, 2 pork ribs, 1 beef rib, whatever. You can do it like that. You can do individually, or you can do a family pack where you order like in pints or quarts. We ordered in quarts. That feeds like 4 to 6 people, and then pints feed like 3 to 5 people. So very cool menu, very straightforward. Not a lot of sides, but I tried almost everything except for the cold stuff. I think my wife tried the coleslaw. I didn't. So this is a picture of the sides. You could ask for onions, pickles, whatever you want on the side. The top left is the burnt ends. That's the burnt ends of the brisket. And then we got rice. It was like jalapeno rice. It looks like mashed potatoes, but it was rice. Mac and cheese with bacon, or you could get it with bacon and brisket, or just brisket, and then barbecue baked beans. So that was the sides. And then the meat part, we ordered the beef rib on the far left. That's mine. I ordered that. I don't remember how much it costs. I'll look at the receipt. I'll put it on the screen. But I ordered 1 beef rib because I like beef ribs. And then we got pork ribs. I think we ordered a whole rack. So we got like 12. And then we got 3 sausages and we got 10 briskets. So like two each for everyone. I think that's it. One thing they didn't have was barbecue chicken. So I was looking forward to that. They didn't have that. So that was surprising. But other than that, everything looked good. Looked good, smelled good. This is just a quick shot I took, like an overview of how it looked. So there's plenty of seating. It wasn't very crowded. Most people spend about 20 to 40 minutes in there at a time. A lot of people don't sit a long time. So you pretty much eat and roll out. So it was plenty of seating for us. We didn't want to sit outside. They have a lot of seating outside, plenty of room inside. I'm sure when it's crowded. It's probably a long wait. But Sunday was a great day to go. So if you do live in San Antonio, you've never been here before, I would recommend going on a Sunday. Sunday afternoon, Sunday morning. I think they open at 11 a.m. So this is us just digging in. That's my sample plate. That's what I'm gonna use to sample everything. So beef rib, and then the burnt ends, sausage. I'm gonna start with the mac and cheese. That's what I'm pointing to. I'm gonna start with the mac and cheese, and we're gonna try this out. All right, so I just set my phone up and I'm just trying each item. I started with the mac and cheese. I like mac and cheese that's very cheesy, and I usually put pepper on mine. I'm gonna have to say it was okay. It wasn't like really, really good, but it was okay. The beans, I tried next. The beans, again, okay. It wasn't that good to me, but it was edible. Like, it wasn't nasty or nothing like that, but for that place to be a top barbecue place, I'd say the mac and cheese and the beans didn't impress me. The jalapeno rice, I did not like. I do like spicy stuff, but it wasn't that good to me. So, like I said, everything was kind of average. Let me move me over a little bit. Everything was pretty average. I'm a carnivore, so I'm starting with the sausage. They have jalapeno sausage too, and some other kind. This is just a regular, original. I'm trying everything without barbecue sauce. I love barbecue sauce. I usually drench my stuff. I want to taste it without any sauce. So that's how you know it's good. The sausage was very good. I did like it. I think it was probably like an 8 out of 10. The burnt ends were very good as well. I think that was a top for the meat. Very juicy. Very juicy. Did not need any barbecue sauce. I did like it. This is the brisket. The brisket, man, everybody can't make brisket, but this one was actually really good. It was very juicy. It was just falling apart. That's how I like it. It was good. It was very good. So, like I said, very impressed overall. Favorites though, I have to say, honestly, it was the beef rib. The beef rib, between the beef rib and the brisket. That's the pork rib. I do like pork ribs. It's not the best. It was good. It was good. It's not the best though. I do believe there's better out there. So it was, a lot of the food was average to me. It wasn't anything worth bragging about or spending extra money. It was just average. The beef ribs, I did have beef ribs before. I actually showed it to you guys when I went to Dallas. That was my first time having it. So I had to try that. That thing looked good and it tastes good. Very juicy. Man, like, it was good. Sauce, no sauce, don't matter. I had to say that was probably the best, the beef ribs. So this is me digging into the beef rib again because I do think it was one of the best. Now I'm adding barbecue sauce to it. They had 2 different sauces. I don't know if they had more, but this is just regular house barbecue sauce. Very good. I have to say that as far as the meat, my favorite was the beef rib. That was the best. That's just my opinion, but pork ribs were good too. Brisket also on point. So overall, I have to say, man, overall, best out of 10, I would say it was about a 7. And only because the sides weren't that good to me. The meat was good, but not the sides. So once we finished eating, we still had some food left over. We got some takeout and still a lot of meat left. So everyone had at least 1 or 2 pieces of meat and then the sides. So that's dinner for tonight. Now the question is, how much did I pay? The beef ribs alone were $51. $51 for that thing. The brisket was $77, We got 2.2 pounds. The ribs were $67. And then the 3 sausages were $18. So my total bill was $256. $256. I did leave a $10 tip, so I paid $266 total. And that's with a military discount. They do offer military discount. So pretty expensive, pretty expensive. All right, so now the question is, was it worth it? Was it worth it? I'm gonna say yes. Overall, yes, it was worth it. But the sides weren't the best. So would I go back? Probably. Am I excited to go back? Not really. I do believe there's better out here. So anyways, as I said before, eating is part of the business. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because I was able to take that meal and make it a business meal. So how do I do that? Well, for one, my business is family run. It's family owned and family run, meaning my business consists of me, my wife, and my kids. My kids help me on direct bookings. I pay my kids when they help me. It's a family business. So each of my family members are business partners. Now I learned from Karlton Dennis. Karlton Dennis taught me that when you go out to have a meal, okay, all you have to do is make it business related. So what did we talk about? We had a family meal and a meeting, and we were literally talking about investments, right? We're trying to invest this year into anything, something. My kids have great ideas. I have ideas. My wife has ideas. We put it on paper. We came up with about 22 different ideas. So I'm not going to talk about it here, but I will be sharing the investment ideas that we had and the ones that we're going to go for. So there's a top 3. There's a top 3 that I'm interested in, and I'm going to do something. I'm going to do at least 2 this year, and it's going to start very soon. So anyways, the whole purpose of that is to create passive income. I want to invest in something that's going to generate passive income, money where I don't have to either I don't have to do anything, like I just set it up kind of like a vending machine and it just makes money for me, or it's something that I do have to put time in, but it makes a lot of money real fast. So that's the idea. And when you document that, okay, when you do that, all you have to do is put the location that you went to, get the receipt, keep the receipt, use your business debit card or credit card, okay, and then document the people that were there. So you actually want to document, like, by name, who was there. That is for tax purposes. That is for, for the IRS. If you ever get audited or anything like that, you want to have that information. What was this meal for? How is it business related? And who was there? You want to document that. So that's what we did. So on my Excel spreadsheet, I put today's date. I put the location that we had the meal, and I even put the subject, what the meeting was for. It was investment ideas. That's what we were discussing. And put that on my business debit card, and I can now write that meal off. Okay, that is a business meal. So anyways, that's another advantage that I have as a business owner, as an independent contractor, that I didn't have as, a 9-to-5 worker. So many benefits to this. I love it. I'm constantly learning. I'm just sharing this information with you. So it was great to have a business meal that I can write off. That meal, that $260 or whatever, I can write that off. So thank you to Karlton Dennis. I'm learning so much from him. All right. So anyways, first food review. There's more to come. I'm always eating out, not all the time, but when I do, there are some unique places out here that I want to try. And just want to give my take on it because this is part of the business, right? Eating out. So anyways, hope y'all enjoyed, man. And I will catch y'all on the next one.